April 19th, 6:30 in the morning. I'll try and film a little bit of what's happening here. This is South 10th Street. They promised to bring me 600 sandbags. I'm still patiently waiting. Oh, I see a pickup over there. Okay, I'm on South 10th Street, and this is 8th Avenue South where I'm walking here. It's probably a little bit jiggly. I'm trying to film and walk at the same time. Oh my stars. Oh, just unreal. This here is looking down at toward Levers in Washington Street. My. Just awful. National Guard, a block down, has been working all night over there.
There's somebody coming down there too.
Who is it, buddy? Do you know?
National Guard, I think.
Really?
I think they got getting stuck.
Okay, this here is 8th Avenue. There's the National Guard in a Hummer down there. They might be stuck. Sirens have been going all night long. That's the baseball park over there on 7th. Well, used to be the baseball park. There's where we used to live on South 10th, a block down from where we live now. My battery's been acting up here. I don't know how much filming I can do. I'm going to shut it down here. In a second. And there's our house right over there. As you can tell, it doesn't have very far to go, and we will be getting it. It's coming in from the alley. It's coming in from 9th Avenue South, coming down from Cherry. Here's Carter's house. I think everybody moved out of there. Not moved out, just took off. Okay, here's my house. There's James boy. Can't find the keys to the Falcon. I made kind of a makeshift dike in the backyard in fear of my cars getting wrecked. It's the best I could do with what I had. That's the station wagon there. I lifted the snowblower up onto the cement there, the step. I think I ruined my back over that. Anyhow, that's my dike.
Fire.
Well, let's walk back here, buddy boy. See see how it looks. Cool down overnight. Feels like it's about 35 above. Oh my, look at it's coming into here, buddy. We're gonna get her. This is our alley now.
The
Man,
yard over there is flooded.
used to be our alley.
Look at that guy flooded over there.
Zip in on, there's people down there.
There's flood.
My trailer. Let's cut through the church parking lot here and see if we can walk around, James.
Look at one over here.
So this is south of 11th, I believe, right here. We're cutting through across the alley. Oh, look at James, and our stuff is all in that. Oh my God. Sorry about the jiggling. I'm walking at the same time. Oh, there's the Dodge. Look at the Dodge, buddy. I gotta try and...
There's a one.
Look, I screwed the focus up. Oh, Le Mans must be completely under, James. Wait, it's down there. Block here on South 11th. In fact, that's where I used to live in 1980. I hear a chopper up in the sky. That there is looking over at the curling club in the arena. Dodge ain't too bad right there, but we've got the cycle and Le Mans over there about a block down. James, please don't go near the water. I'm going to shut this down. My arm's getting tired until I get over there on 9th Avenue South where I parked the Le Mans. Okay. Hi, it's me again. It's 7:30 in the morning now. There goes the Army chopper. See if I can zoom in on him there. We got a ride over to get to Le Mans. We parked it over at that taco joint over there on Wash. It's a Thai spot where they have their business there. And they're closed. I'll leave a note on it. Got the cycle moved. Try adjusting the... Trying to get the right focus. That looks pretty good right there. I'm adjusting the camcorder here. That looks pretty good right there. There's my boy. This here's 9th Avenue South. I'm walking south from my house down to the corner here. I guess this footage that I'm shooting doesn't need any words. Well, we got him, didn't we? What's that orange thing over there?
A bag?
Is that what it is?
Yeah. You try to saw that catfish?
Alright, there's my house down there. I'll zip in. I'm going kind of fast with the zoom. And it'll be a little bit jiggly and wobbly. I'm walking. And I haven't slept all night. And I'm kind of jiggly. There's our Dodge.
Remember that you saw that catfish?
I imagine there's plenty of fish coming up. That's some river water right here. I'm going to shut it down for a second till we hit the Dodge. This is South 11th Street again.
Gotten higher, Dad. Going over the curb.
Even as depressing as all of this is, it's kind of alright to find a little humor in it. It brings me back 15 years or so again when Johnny Cash had that song out. How high is the water, Mama? 3 feet high and rising. Whoever's watching this movie, I wonder if they're finding any humor in that. That's South 11. That goes over Grand Forks Arena and the Curling Center, and right over where that truck is pulling in. That's pretty close to where Levers is, where he's coming from. Well, we're going to get in the Dodge here and see what happens. As you can tell, we're in some water here. Are you dancing, Spud? The sun's coming out. What do you think about this flood there, James boy?
Pretty neat to me.
Pretty neat?
Pretty neat before, Dad.
You think I've ever seen one like this before?
Yeah.
I don't think anybody has.
You have. But do not cross this pool. You jump right in the water. I still bring a cigarette, Dad. If you don't mind. Because then car goes on the water. I don't know what you say. Go in that water. Dirty. See?
Yeah, I see that.
You have to go in the water. Look at that thing. It's just a...
Where's all this traffic coming from?
How would I know? I'm the dumbest one.
James, don't talk like that about yourself. Well, I'll be back in a second. I'm filming through the windshield of my car here. We're trying to adjust the shutter speed. That's Washington up there. I've got the camcorder on my shoulders here. What do you say it was, James? 39 above?
Yeah. I saw a station wagon up there. Station wagon.
Look at down there. What's this here? South 12?
Yep.
I'm not going to go. Look at the street. The street's up, coming up right there. See it bulging up?
Uh-huh. Oh, it's already in people's yards. It'd be in their basement.
Yeah, the battery's going dead. Damn it. I'm trying to get the shutter speed adjusted. I'm not having very good luck. This is South Washington Street, believe it or not. dead on me here. I don't know, it'll probably just split here pretty quick. And get it adjusted. Washington and what, James, 9th here? Hi, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. We've just been told to evacuate immediately. I'll get a couple minutes worth here. Here's my alley. Camcorder ain't working. James dropped it, so it's probably screwing up. Okay, that's my alley. I'll zoom in down there a ways. Our garage has had it. Parts of this I fell down and moving some of my stuff out was over 3 feet deep. Helicopters flying up above relaying to the police where stranded people are, etc. I'm so out of breath I can't help it. I got all of our pictures and tapes and video stuff out of there, I hope. A couple pairs of pants and shirts for me and the boy here, and that's about it. My medicine dropped. I haven't gotten out of that. I'm going to have to go to the hospital. Well, I don't dare stick around here too much further. I wish I dared get to the front of my house. Police were just here with their loudspeakers on, telling people to leave immediately. And I think if I heard them, I'd go to Red River High School. Excuse the jiggleness here. I'm walking. Oh, here's my street. Here's my house. I'll zoom in there. That's quite a ways down there. There's my house. It's coming up to my driveway right there. I'll zoom in. I got to get with it here. I normally do a better job videotaping than this, but I'm sure you'll understand. That's 9th Avenue South right there. And that's Elks Park, that blue building way down there. Alrighty, I'll be back in a minute. Alright, we're just leaving my alley now. This is 9th Avenue South. There's a few Hummers right behind me. I think the helicopter seen us. He wired down to the Hummers in the police department. It is absolutely unbelievable. I can't think of a word what would describe such a tragedy. You can hear my brakes are giving out here. That's Lewis and Park down there. I'm a little jiggly here. There's a big board laying in the street here. Hope we don't hit it.
A couple other people leaving too.
Yeah. We've seen a few cars floating. I can't believe all this unnecessary traffic, sightseers or whatever you want to call them. I could think of a better name, but my son's in the car. We're heading toward South Washington. I think we got a fire truck behind us now. Oh my God. Try to zoom in the best I can here.
Yeah, look at
There's a Hummer. Let's see if I can get him. Believe it or not, that's Washington Street. We're right by the Cenex gas station in La Campana. I don't know what these people over here are doing. That's going southbound Washington. It's gotta be, it's coming in, oh, we're gonna get killed here. The engine's trying to quit. It's about, I'd say, over 3 feet right here. I hope we can make it. I can see some drier land. No, they're getting it too over here, buddy. Remember this? That was dry a half hour ago. We're on 9th Avenue South. We made it across Washington Street. It's not quite as deep here as it was on Washington. It was coming in my door and my truck's a high-wheeler. I have no brakes at the present time. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is South 14th. I was just telling Hank before I give him a ride home that he didn't think he would have nothing to worry about, and I told him it just happened just like that, bang, in Wheeler right in the middle of it. I've been up all night long trying to salvage some of our belongings and a couple of our extremely precious antique cars. Oh, look over there, James. Roll your window down so I can get that real quick. Hurry up, so the guy comes in. Roll the window down. Hurry up, buddy. Let's get this. This is South 15th Street. There's a Taurus up there, stuck. Engine died. We're going to be all right, James. Don't worry. We'll make it up here just fine. Just hang on with me. And
I can see some road up there.
yeah, I can see some dry land up there. I bet Hank's he might be getting it here.
Yeah.
South 16th. Yes, sir. He's getting it. I've only got maybe 2 or 3 minutes left on my battery here. It's a faulty Sears battery, so it'll cut out just like that. You'll know why. He's dry up there. Let's get up there. Well, what is this here? This is 8th Avenue South right by Hank's. It's starting to come this way from across Washington. He better get out of here. I think we better take him somewhere. He's definitely getting it. Look at his street's filling up here.
They're going up. There's Hank right there.
Yes, I know. Me again. It's 10:45 in the morning. I just picked Hank up. We're standing on South Washington here. It's, let's see if I can zoom in down there. There's cars stalled all over hell here. I'll zip in down there. Them two are stranded. A few Hummers down there. That's Levers right there. He's doing what I'm doing. Okay, that's 8th Avenue South right there. We just came from there. It was up past my wheel wells. I'm only got about 30 seconds worth of battery left here. Try and get Hank and James here.
Hey, TV man, get me. Hope somebody else has a lot of taking.
I'm starting to lose my battery right now. Believe it or not, I seen a catfish floating down by my house there on South 10th.
That's this guy trying to get a dog into his RV.
Yeah. That's going north toward the underpass.
Hey, partner.
We're in the Italian Moon parking lot, 8th and South Washington Street. that street, I guess I'll never understand. Ignore the date and time on here, it's not correct. Well, I don't think I better test my luck here. I think I'll get out of here. I see another Hummer coming from 9th Avenue, 8th Avenue South, going west toward where we're at. I'm kind of stuck for words right now. I think there probably is no words for this. This video is probably worth 1,000 words. That's the underpass down there. Well, I think we better went. I wish it had run out. It won't, you know, it should have ran out. Guy has no idea, but the farther he goes east there, the deeper the water gets. Down there on 8th and South 10th, it was up past my wheel wells on my Dodge Ram Charger, and I've got oversized tires. I'm standing on kind of a high spot here on kind of the entrance of the Italian Moon parking lot. There's kind of a silence in the air here. Everything is almost like it's in slow motion. My guess, them two vehicles will be underwater within maybe 20 minutes or so. They're about 2 blocks from here, but I'm putting it on Zoom. There's the McDonald's way down there. by. Let's get out of here. It's me again. It's 1:30. We just went to Hank's and checked his place out. The water is really starting to come in here on South 16th. You can see there's Hank's house over there. Another side of that pickup, the second one over there. I don't dare get any closer. That's South 16th. And here's 8th Avenue South from Hank's place. And I'll quickly zoom down the other end of South 16th. That's going toward Wilmer Park. It's getting extremely deep here. So I'm gonna make this kind of short. What's that floating in the water, James? That wooden thing? It's really starting to go towards Hank's house. You can see it there. What is it?
I have no idea.
Alrighty. I'll see you in a bit. Bye. This is 7th. What the fuck is this? 8th. Hi, it's me again. We're on 8th. It's just horrible here. I don't know if I dare even go any farther.
No.
It's up to the doors. Holy fuck, we'll go on. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Don't dare go.
South 15th down there.
Don't go any further than you
How deep are we here, Hank? Do you have any idea?
I have no idea how.
It looks very deep, doesn't it?
Yes.
back up.
We're gonna shut this off. See you in a while, bye. Wait, we're on South 17th now. We had to change our mind, go in another direction. There's my hand. Let's see, that's South 17th over there too. There's kids riding around, joyriding in the back of pickups, going way too fast and making the waves from the water go up into people's property. As if they don't have enough flooding problem, you know. Let's see here.
Here comes some dummy.
That shit in the dash is what's screwing me up. I can't see through that crap. We're finding a dry spot ahead here.
Yeah.
Going west. Alright, straight ahead there is 7th Avenue South. Going toward Hank's. Oh, goddamn, Henry, we can't, it's a mess over there. We can't go that way. Are we getting surrounded?
Probably are, huh?
It's nasty there, I wonder.
Maybe we won't be able to get there. Right?
Yes, get on there too.
Here's 8th Avenue South going east. 8th Avenue and what here? What are we on here? You know, James?
9th Avenue South.
No. I don't know what time it is, but there's a goddamn asshole up there in the airplane doing all kinds of maneuvering, nose dives, total swirls. Been going on for about 20 minutes or a half hour. Excuse my French, but there's no damn excuse for this guy, whatever the hell he's doing. One of his idiotic stunts would happen to go wrong and come down here and probably kill a bunch of people. O'clock in the evening, here he comes back again. I don't have much battery left. You can more than likely hear him. Now, if the mayor doesn't penalize this, whatever you want to call him, then there's something damn wrong. we are fighting for our homes and every damn thing else, and having to put up with this fool. Look at him. Been going on for at least a half an hour. For the love of me, I'll be damned what kind of usefulness he's doing in that thing for the community.
Yeah.
He's doing all kinds of swerving and curling and up and down and over and under. See him there? There he cooled it a little bit. We're at 706 South 16th Street, working our buns off on Hank's foundation. It's wanting to cave in on us. Where I'm standing, it's probably a couple of feet. Right where Hank's standing, it's probably only 6-8 inches, but when you walk up into the yard, you go up to your knees. There he is again. He's got to be drunk. The time and date is wrong on here. It's the 19th, April 97. I'm right up to my knees. Here he comes again. Why is he doing this? Coming again. I'm in front of Hank Heichik's home at 706 South 16th, trying our hardest to make a dike around the house with every possible imaginable thing that we can use. To be a fire way over there by NSP somewhere. I'm in Hank's front yard. It's about 3 to 4 feet deep here. Excuse how jittery I am here. I'm standing in scummy water right up past my knees right here. Lumber Park area over there. And I hear the idiot coming again. That's that other one. I don't know what this one's doing here. It's right above the houses. That airplane that just went over the house here appeared like he was going down. Maybe he's doing some kind of filming for one of the national news programs. I don't know. There's a bunch of satellites over on Washington, but here comes a jet airplane. What the hell is this now? Real low. see if I can get him. Where is he? Right there. What is going on? My God. This is Dale again. It's 11 o'clock in the morning, April 20th. Believe it or not, we made it out of Hank's house. The truck was floating. We're right over in the Diamond Bar parking lot. We found a high spot where it's cement, believe it or not. We just heard and seen downtown Grand Forks. It looks nasty. Appeared like the whole downtown was burning up. We hear helicopters and planes. I think they're dropping some kind of sulfate down on it. I think the water downtown is probably 5 feet. The poor firemen have to go underwater to find the fire hydrants. This is Demers Avenue. I got it on full zoom. I'll zoom in on these two have been stranded over there since yesterday. Okay, this is South 12th. Right over there is Henry's house. Not to use all my battery up here. It's only good for about 5 more minutes. I hear a chopper. See if I can get him. I shouldn't be using the zoom. That takes the battery away even more. I'm going to walk over in front of the Diamond if I can. I must weigh 250 pounds. I'm soaking wet. Oh my God, my God. This is Demers Avenue. We're right in front of the Diamond. I don't know how we're going to get out of here. I will not leave my truck. I've lost everything, I think, except for my pictures and my tapes. I'll be damned if I'm going to lose them. Down there is South Washington, way down there. This is just, there's no words to describe it. Just look at the TV, what you're looking at now, and that about does it. Says it. Doesn't it? There's the Smile, the big tower. We have no water in the city. We think we ran out yesterday or last night. Well, I'm going to shut this down for a while. And there's the Diamond. We've had one meal in about 2.5 days. Here's behind the Diamond. That's South 17th over there. There's where we just came from, down in Hank's Alley. We floated down from behind his house way up in there. Well, once again, I'm going to shut her down. Be back in maybe an hour or so. To you, it'll be a half a second. Goodbye. Hello, world. to Grand Forks Air Force Base. Flood victim site at a school. There's my son James. And James,
What?
come and say goodbye to your grandma.
Bye. Oh no, bye bye. You're recording me.
That was cute.
Hey! No camcording here.
James, come here.
Becca, come here. Don't show the
There's a
weather.
clown.
I want the temperature is.
Well, did you decide where you're going?
What is that stand for? 46
They
and
tell you
10.
where you're going?
46
Have they
on the wind.
do that. I
look like a
beached whale.
What's the water? Yeah.
James,
The water's 46. The water's about 40. Doing 54.
yeah, last week, if you don't change
Yeah.
it. James, come here and give
My house is 2 feet under water. Mine is but under 2 feet.
Could be worse, you know.
We're in a hell of a situation.
Yeah, I know.
He does that. I never can do it right. Hey!
Try it again.
He's still camcording me.
Try it again.
No. I just tuned it up.
Is she still in it?
You just even did that.
Hear this?
I love you, honey.
I kind of make my nose kind of weird.
I miss my soft kids. The Bobbsey twins, they went off to the country.
Yeah. I can't. Oh, Dad! You're still camcording? No,
Hello, this is Dale Sherman. It's Friday the 25th of April, approximately 1:30. I'm in the car lot of Ides, looking towards South Washington. There's the dike that they put up. As you can see, there's even cars driving on it. As I'm scanning across here, there's my 63 Le Mans. I just parked it in the Mexican Village parking lot. The National Guard fellow let me drive it across the street. I had it right over here at Taco Bell. I had my car right over there. Alright, I'm looking east now from Ides across Washington toward Lewis and Clark. I can see a small amount of water in the street down over in there. There's a car in the way. On the right hand side, I think I'm picking up a little bit of water there. Not very much. It's much, much better than I anticipated for what I've been hearing on the radio. Alrighty, gotta shut her down for right now. I want to get my son on here if I can. James! James boy! Okay, say hi. Say hi, Pa.
Hey!
Say hi, Pa.
You tricked me.
All right. Get back to you in a minute. Bye. Again. I'm in the Italian Moon parking lot. Straight down there is, well, here's Levers, which looks very, very good. I'm so shocked. I've been led to believe how horrible it is in this area. Now, is this 7th or 8th Avenue? Right down there is where I live on South 10th. 2 blocks straight east and a few houses in, going south. As you can see, I'm zooming in quite a bit. They've got a dike built. People are even driving on it, regular type cars. Here comes a truck now, driving on it. I'll pan around here a little bit. This here now, a little jiggly here because I'm walking. This here is going west. This is South 14th there on the corner. And 7th or 8th Avenue. South where they meet there. Hank's house is right down there on South 16th. Alright, I'll get back to you. Bye. It's me again. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon on the 25th of April. I'm over to Hank's. He's got a full basement. Things are floating around in there. Our dikes here held pretty good. There's debris scattered around people's yards. Other than that, it's way better than what I thought it would be. Hank, you're a lucky guy. Your pickup has got a lot of dirt. That water must have been up pretty high on it. But there's no standing water on your yard. Henry, you left your garage door unlocked. That could be partially my fault. I told him to get out to the truck. It was getting a little bit too deep. Oh, here's one of your window well deals. I'll put that on. I've been inside. Other than a few things kind of floating around in there, mostly in the basement, it looks pretty good. Here's your foundation. As you see, there's no standing water on your yard. As compared to the day that we left, it's unbelievable how it could have changed this much in just a matter of a few days. That's the diamond over there, remember, Hank? And right in there in the center of the street is where I tried to walk across the street and couldn't. Must have been about 4 feet deep there. I'm slowly scanning around here. I don't have much of a battery in here, but as you can see, your home is still standing. There is spots of water here and there. Way down there by Wilmer Park on the other side there's a little water. There's my boy. Hi, James. How you doing, big boy? Hi, dude. Ford Falcon. There's what's left of my dike that I built over there. There's stuff kind of scattered all over town. But that's in your yard. It's not a pretty sight by no means, but it could have been a whole lot worse. This is the side of the house that faces north. As you can see, even insulation from somebody's house. The policeman's house looks real good. This is the west side of the house. In the backyard here. Oh no. But Hank, you've got water up to about the second or third step. I'll try and get a man over here. We got to start pumping this out little by little over a period of maybe 3-4 days. Here's your bedroom. I stacked everything up in here. There was a little water up here. I soaked everything up. It's just a little tish damp right now. As you can see, I put all your clothing up in there. I took everything off the floor before we left. Here's the kitchen. Stove and fridge look real good, Hank. You're gonna have a mess and a lot of work trying, rearranging everything, cleaning it up, but upstairs is real good. Everything I put on top of that Davenport, and I put the coffee table underneath of it to keep it off the floor. Stove's real good. Looks perfect to me. Well, I gotta go. I'm tired. My back's killing me, and I can't wait to get back to Larimore so I can give you a call. Your pickup, pickup got a lot of mud and dirt on the outside, but not bad. We're lucky somebody didn't steal that snowblower out of there in your lawnmower wide open like that, but west side of the house where we did all of our sandbagging, if that's what you want to call it, diking. It must have come up to about the wheel wells on your pickup. I got underneath it and everything seems fine. I'm sure it is. Little jiggly here. I'm walking toward the front to the east side of Hank's house. If there's any thieving going around here, it'd be coming from right there. I seen one of the Hendrickson men go in there the day we left in a hurry. Appeared like he was sneaking in there and he's going to hold out there. And they've all got a history of sticky fingers. kind of panning the area real fast here. That was 3 to 4 feet of water over in there. As you can see, it's gone. I don't see any standing water, Hank, on your house, the policeman's house, anyone within the viewfinder. So I'm going to buzz off now. I'm tired. I'll give you a call in a little while. Again, I'm in Italian Moon parking lot. Straight down the street from my house. I see when I pan down to South 10th, there is water on the street. And the farther I look down there, it looks like the more water there is. But it's very accessible as far as for a guy wanting to go to their house. Come on, Mayor, give us a break. The longer our stuff sits, the less we're going to be able to salvage. That's the dike. Oops, sorry about that. Down there is toward the underpass. Better get out of here before I get caught. Goodbye. I'm on South 16th and 9th Avenue South. The only water I see is right there at Wilmer Park.
We'll keep in touch on the road on the way up and just keep passing that information on. Now, whenever you hear FEMA information is national information. It covers everything for...
I'm going to drive now while I'm camcording.
And northeast North Dakota. Exactly.
The windshield's kind of dirty, so it might not come in too clear.
Have a good one. Yeah. Wayne said that he has been on the wing to East Grand Forks until today, Eric. You got me out there, Tim? Okay.
South 17th looks real good. There's that guy, isn't it?
East Grand Forks is sort of on the fly. Not water is obviously receded even here, as it has on the Grand Forks side. Because to have seen this a couple days ago would have been just something incredible, as it is now. It is
As you can tell,
there's another house off to my left.
there is no water.
Here. That's
I'm going west.
Underwater.
This is South 18th Street, which looks
baseball bat.
real good. South 18th and 8th Avenue South.
Where the levee itself broke here in the Sherlock Park area.
All the way down, South 18th looks good.
Houses because most of the first floors have been filled, so it's hard to point out specifics. I know lots of folks wanted that, so I'll try to do my best. Okay, 111.
Here's South 19th and 8th Avenue.
And that house,
Move your head forward, James, can you?
White house.
James? There you go. Fly all the way down to Demers.
Got a nice brown private door with windows a little bit.
Now going south on South 18th,
On the front.
I see a little bit of water. I'm on 8th and 19th, and there's a little bit of water down there a couple blocks.
We're in the Sherlock Park area, I can tell you that. And I had no intersection here. Some of that, I'll tell you, I'll find out the intersection in a minute because I'm looking at the west of this street. I'm looking at 825, 821. I'll come up on 817. That's to my west towards the river, away from the river. The even number is 8.
I'm going west on South 20th.
Houses are suffering.
Washington over there looks real good.
And more, probably.
Now I'm on 7th Avenue South and South 20th.
Then up higher, 809.
Over by the Boys Ranch.
808 across the street. 805.
It looks real good here also.
As soon as I get
As far as I can see on 7th Avenue South, going west appears to be very good.
The Sherlock Dike area. This is on the street that's right behind it, I can tell you that much. 726.
South 22nd and 7th Avenue looks real good. The sand on the streets.
Most of these
Sand on these streets.
gotten any on this street.
Very little water. I see a
First floor.
few yards with maybe an inch or two of water. I don't see anything up on...
Okay, this is First Street. Okay. 714 First Street.
just water in their yards. I don't see any water going up to the foundations.
719 First Street flooding. 7th Avenue and 1st Street.
7th Avenue South and South 24th looks very, very good.
Dike.
That was 24.
Incredible sights
Yeah.
of these houses, and you can see again where the
Here's
water
South
was,
25th Street
6, maybe more
and
feet above
7th
that.
Avenue.
But these are
I'll
all
be
pretty
driving
similar
south on
kind of,
South 25th
damage.
now.
Obviously, basement's gone.
You can tell there's been a fair amount of water here. The street, you can see the water lines.
A lot of these.
And there's a car kind of sideways.
It may have been 3/4 of
He
the
must
way
have been
up.
floating around a little bit.
Down about halfway in most places. 1st Avenue and 1st Street Northwest and 7th Avenue Northwest. We are on 1st Street heading to the north as we pass 622 1st Street Northwest. 618 1st Street Northwest. The front door is open.
I see people backed up with their trucks
And-
trying to salvage what they can.
The water.
9th Avenue and South 25th
Rushing in
Street
with the
here.
doors open or not. We're coming up on
It
the
looks,
Sherlock Park levee.
Pretty
There's a
good
big-
down there.
There's a giant gap. You can see exactly how this all transpired. And the water's moving rapidly here. I mean, the Red River water is coming right in. It has gone down quite a bit, but it's still moving at a good clip. And what would you say that is, guys? About 10,
A lot of debris in yards.
so a 30 to 40 foot break in the Sherlock Park tank is what pretty much was the catalyst for this kind of flooding here in East Grand Forks. And the house that's right across from that break is 602 1st Street Northwest.
We're on Columbia Road now,
Relative, well, it looks like the basement got flooded.
which
and
looks
maybe
real good. There's the, move your head forward
the water
please,
spread
James.
down all around.
Can you get
the
the-
dike break like that?
There's the Columbia Road overpass. That looks great.
6th Avenue Northwest in East Grand Forks at the corner of 1st Street. We're heading
There's the Hummer.
downtown area. We're in the Sherlock Park
Circus is
district.
going on.
We just passed the dike break,
No.
40 foot wide approximately.
All right, in front of Grand Forks Clinic. It looks real good here.
Downtown or? Okay. Incredible sights here. Garage is almost
The hospital looks real good. They've got a
facing the window.
kind of a ring type dike. Looks like all around it. I see no water.
Dressed up in a tuxedo type
Medical Park.
Yeah. Did that scare you
I
guys?
see a Mustang sitting here. Looks like it's
Well, it made me jump for a minute, that's for sure.
been abandoned.
Stands underwater, like some of the garage areas. So lots of folks are going to have major cars.
There's Shields and Hugo's. That looks no water. Still some snow on the lot.
The senior center. Yeah, that's the senior center. You know what kind of damage that sustained?
I'm on 14th Avenue South in Columbia, shooting towards the south.
And I can safely say that it was completely underwater all the way up to the first floor, meaning the ground floor level. It's down just a little bit where you can see the windows. The water line certainly evident there.
Going by Powers R Us, no water.
Just saw the cross street there.
We're right up close to Red River High School.
Where the senior center is.
Party's over there in Columbia.
Right now, this close to our road.
Every direction I can see, it's virtually dry.
Amazing to see stop signs and the street signs that are just kind of making up above the water as it, just to raise their hands and let us know. You see a house with beautiful green awning on the first floor on the windows.
The trailer court on Columbia Road
Street Northwest.
looks real good. I see no water.
It's twisted a little bit from the floodwaters. Somewhere most of what I've seen is not suffering, the houses here are not suffering any second floor flooding. That knows what goes on inside the house when the water.
Looking south again on Columbia. We're right where the old Best
Safe to say most of these
store used to be. I see no water there.
dwellings right now. A garage, a shed, Nothing but the roof sticking out here. That's typical of a lot of houses.
Taco John's right off of Columbia looks real dry all the way down as far as I can see. That looks dry.
I can't really see if that has any problems. I can see Holiday Mall too. I understand Holiday Mall is pretty good. Here's a garage.
Gate City Federal looks real good.
About a block from the senior center. I wish I had
The 10-story apartment
We are heading north now.
right in this area looks very good.
It has moved in several garages. I count about 4 that are definitely in a khaki walk.
We're approaching Columbia Mall.
You know, normally this is a geometric type of area. Everything's pretty straight and even. But here things look dilapidated.
North end of it
And we're getting near a power
looks
line
good to
again.
me.
We're gonna have to maybe duck for this or get around it.
There's even
But
some
you can
snow I'm looking at.
Right. Well, you can't see it. I can. We are coming.
A little bit of water here, not bad at all.
Very close. It's off its foundation. It's twisted. It's moved.
Not enough to even wet your feet.
Looks like it may have taken a power line with it. In fact,
What do you think, James?
moved it some direction.
You think it's
Of course, that's
really
gonna be
bad deal right today?
Power lines
Or better than you thought it would be?
down. I mean, this is
Better. Are you happier now?
ripped out in some cases. It's going to be quite a task to try and to get people's power restored once the water comes down and up where
Northwest Bank appears like it's
trying to
open.
pump water off or out.
Seems to me I heard that they've got a
But some of these
push-out
houses,
trailer. That must be
it's fair
some
to say
kind
that
of
they're gonna
a
need
main office
a
for
lot of
somebody.
inspecting before they're even considered habitable for cleanup. It's quite a mess here in East Grand Forks in the Sherlock Park area. And the 40-foot dike break that we saw a few minutes ago was an incredible sight. Of course, that's for the night that all hell broke loose in Grand Forks, and things happened pretty quickly over here on the east side as well.
All right, we're right at Pier 1 Imports.
A town that I know has felt
Going south.
as most of the town has.
On my right is Dayton's, on my left would be
of course, the communication center, the media,
a
pretty
bank.
much stuck
First,
in Grand Forks.
what is that, Jim?
Now we can at least
First
cross
American
the
Bank.
with a little help from the National Guard and the Coast Guard as well. Now we can kind of see for ourselves what's been happening on the east side. Looking towards downtown, and I can see Demers Avenue about a couple blocks away. Can't tell what kind of water is on there, but you couldn't take a boat up to it because it looks like there's a bit of a dike.
I'm approaching the stop sign here on 32nd Avenue South.
You can get a boat
I
in
can
there.
see Super 1 grocery store right ahead there.
In the downtown area. Near,
It's
okay.
It's quite out. We got districts like Holiday Mall and of course the bar district, Whitey's, Blue Moose, and of course the homes around there too. People are very worried about Jerry B. Nelson at 619.
Everything on 32nd here looks just like normal.
Sorry. Jerry B.
Amazing.
Nelson, I'm looking at your home right now. It's
Okay,
major first floor flooding. You can
I'm
see
going to
the
shut
homes
this
on the
off
back
for now and
flooding there. It's 3/4 of the way up there. I can see the water.
be back at the post office. There's tons and tons of people. There's a huge line. Well, it's me again. It's April 26th, 1997. We're over at Hank Eitchik's house, and we're discovering junk all over again. Zoom down here. Looks like somebody's bedding and pillows or something in there. Here's right by his hedge in the background. It's terrible. It's a deer.
Dead deer.
This is right where his garden is, and in between where he's got his garden and that hedge in the backyard. Everybody in the neighborhood here is pumping water out of their basements. Everybody I've talked to has a full basement. Like I said, most everybody's yard has got something of somebody else's. We gotta get all that scum off the truck. It's toxic. I'm on full zoom here. I'm standing about 50 feet away from the house. I'll slowly back it off here to real time. The neighbor has a generator going, pumping out his water. Gas Honda model. Well, we've got to take off. I'll get back to you in a minute. Goodbye. Hi, it's Dale. We're over at our house, 812 South 10th Street. It's a mess. I see it, buddy.
Piece of wood broke too. A beer bottle's over here.
Yeah, James. Let Dad do this.
Loaded. Beer bottle's over here.
There's our Falcon. I don't have too much to say right now. Here's the dike that I built. I used anything I could get my hands on to try and help it from getting in the garage. James boy, please come over here. Let's I'm going a little bit too fast right now. I'm nervous. There's my bike.
I had to hug it.
You hugged the bike?
Yeah.
Well, aren't you something? We don't know how bad it's hurt. If I can find a water line on it, I'll have a pretty good idea. Appears like it was over top of the engine.
Oh, I see a lot of stuff down in here. Right here?
Dumpster's knocked over. My, the current must have been strong.
Oh, the dumpster!
There's debris lying all over.
Really?
I imagine our snowblower is going to have some problems. I hate even opening up my house or my garage, but I'm going to have to. A little jiggly now, I'm walking.
Now please go home. I'm thrilled.
You're thrilled? There's a snowblower. We've got air conditioners underneath there and some other stuff.
Home.
It's almost like a
Home.
nuclear holocaust,
Yeah, I see a big piece of wood.
and
over
me and
here.
my son are the only people left. Stay out of the mud, please.
A big piece of wood.
We're out in our front yard now. I think that's one of our windows, and that's our wood too. There's a shovel. Everything is thrown about. I even see bark off the tree right here. Look at the back wheel on the bicycle. Unbelievable.
The hill's gone. It's so funny to walk here because we haven't done it for a long time.
Every place you look, you find stuff. Twisted and bent, smashed, laying underneath the different obstacles and vehicles and benches and a little bit of everything. I'm gonna shut it off for a second. Dale again, it's 2:30, April 26, 1997. We just came in my front door. It stinks beyond words. We have had some water upstairs, I can tell that. Before we left, 90 miles an hour, I started stacking, pulling out drawers, stacking things as high up as I could get them. It's a shame. I'm going to go kind of quickly here. I'm going to start going into my son's bedroom.
This stuff's still here. Yay!
We got a few of his toys, but 99% of all of his toys were in the basement, along with his large racetrack,
Pool table.
Regulation or barroom size pool table, all our Christmas stuff, all our 50s and 60s stuff was down there. We had a lot of 50 and 60 things that we've been collecting for many, many years. This is my bedroom now. Them clothes were all hung up. The pressure of the water or something created, I don't know how all that got down there. I can't see very well, there's no lights in here. This is our kitchen. The floors are wet, damp, wet, whatever you want to call it. I can feel it on my feet. We had a fairly large downstairs. I pulled the washer and dryer up from there about 20 minutes ago. They were floating at the top part of the steps, along with a box of my tools. This is absolutely horrible in here. Here's our back door. As you can see, you go down one step from our kitchen. And here's our basement. Everything down there is shot now. There's a cabinet behind, right there somewhere. Almost all of James's clothes are in there. All our winter stuff. This tin cabinet right here is filled to the top of most of our videotapes. There's so much things underneath the water there in boxes. It's just, I can't describe it. I can't comprehend anything right now. I've got to get out of here. We didn't get a lot of damage upstairs, as far as water. I imagine my washer and dryer is shot. I took sheets and towels and everything, got all the water out of them, but it stinks horribly in here. And as hard as it might feel or seem, I was an immaculate housekeeper. There's no words to describe how something like this could happen. Never in a million years would we ever have dreamed anything like this could happen to our home and our belongings. Kind of funny, my mom and dad's photograph is right on the wall there. Grandma and Grandpa also. Kind of an ironic thing here right on my wall. I put that up a few days before this happened. I'm trying to focus it and I'm not having much success here.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah?
We're getting these things out of here so we can play the game. I already got 3
You got a
games.
few videotapes, I think, here.
I got all the video.
God, we saved his TV. Isn't that great?
Still works.
We have no electricity in here, and a lot of his stuff is kind of thrown about on the floor here. There's just stuff all over. Don't back up, James. Your video controller's on the ground.
I know.
And you've got a sack right there, stuff in it. You know that?
Yeah, I'm bringing that.
Here's our bathroom. The lid is even off the toilet there. Unreal how that got there.
You put it there.
Did I?
Yeah. You took it off.
Oh, that's right. The toilet was acting up right before we left.
Right, now you put this picture there, right?
We've got some photographs in there. Thank God this monster didn't swallow up what's left of our pictures. I'll get back in a while. Bye. Alright, I'm out in the yard again. This is what's underneath my Falcon here.
Balls
Here's one of our basement windows.
popped out. At least we don't have to look
My-
down there.
Heartbeat is probably 300 beats a minute now. I'm gonna look in the garage where we got our tools and our cars.
It's not just like what is
The lock is gone. Look. It's gone. Oh, it's still wet.
the floor is wet.
We don't know if there's any power. There's the S22. Oh my God, it must have been awful in here, huh, James boy?
Mm-hmm.
Don't touch nothing, it's scum.
Ew. This is gross.
I see the water line in here. It must have been,
Up to the tire.
well, I got something underneath tire, so it's higher. It looks like it was about 16 inches deep in here or so.
This is so gross.
Somebody's been in here.
Mm-hmm.
One of our hubcaps is missing. Yeah, the trunk of this S22 stuff was piled all the way to the ceiling. Looks like we might have saved our compressor, buddy. I can't really tell. I'm kind of in shock right now what's all occurred in here. But it's, I think, better than what I thought it was going to be. All that feverish hard work I did trying to jack them up, going 90 miles an hour, the sweat was pouring off of me in buckets. Looks like it paid off to a pretty good degree. I'm going to shut it off. I think the wagon outside probably got it the worst. It's a low spot. As I was walking back to the truck to get out of here, I noticed something that's kind of interesting to look at. Isn't that unreal? It's a Budweiser bottle. I don't drink. I have no idea where it came from. What a mess. Horrible.
Knocked down the whole box. Oh, there's a piece of glass in there that it broke or something.
Yeah. Let's, come on, good buddy. God, the neighbors looks pretty darn good. They're up a lot higher than us. We sloped down. Our whole yard
See where it comes
is way
from?
down compared to the rest. Look over there,
It goes up.
how it slopes. Everything comes down to us. It's no wonder we got nailed.
Well, we still got cars. Dad, we saved them.
Not really, James. That Falcon station wagon is horrible underneath. We'll need more time to inspect. There's stuff laying everywhere. When we left, this was a lake.
See where it came up to, Dad?
Now look at it.
It's dry. Completely dry.
All right, I gotta go. Bye.
Pumping water.
We're on 1000 block on South 12th, I believe.
Dad,
Yeah, James?
I seen a garage door on somebody's house over there.
Garage door in somebody's house?
Yes, it fell off.
Let's get a picture of it.
Well, it's hanging on there by one hook.
Little jiggly, I'm backing up here.
See?
I see that. I'll try to get a picture. What's the address there?
10 something.
Where are you window down?
1006.
1006 South 12th. The overhead garage door is collapsed. I'll try to zoom in on it if I can. This is the only water that I've seen in all the travels that I've had. It's fairly deep here also. Oops, jiggle time. That's going to be an edit job there. Oh shit, the big light was on all that time. Roll up to the park. That looks real good.
I don't think the school got anything in it.
13th looks pretty good, almost as far down as I can see. Just a little bit of water way down there, probably where South Junior is. We were walking, we were 3 or 4 blocks from our house, and we found one of our tires and wheels.
It's back in that alley.
Here we're at the dike on Washington. This ought to be kind of fun.
Wow.
Any cars coming, Jane?
No.
Move your head forward. Forward. We made it. There's our cycling car.
Yep. You gotta get the keys out of it too.
Yeah, I know. Out of what?
Cycle.
Did I leave the key in it?
No.
Oh, them keys. Yeah, you're right. Folks down there gathering what they can, and I see millions of sandbags. They must have worked their heads off before all this destruction happened. It's a real eerie type feeling in town here today. Everything is real quiet. Slow motion. There's cars up on curbs and sideways in the middle of the road, and twisted. Cars smashed into other cars. In fact, I see one at the end of... I'm at the Mexican Village parking lot, and here's one of the vehicles I see. There's many of them in town here that look just like that. Kind of just throwing around as if they were pop cans. You can't get the real perception of this dike. It's much higher than that. It's many feet up. From the other side you could see the size and height of it. McDonald's, Dairy Queen. That's our Le Mans, thank God. That must be a Coast Guard type outfit. There's our Dodge. There's my little dude. Look at that Ford hat. Falcon. I want to get that Falcon hat. Not focusing very good today. Hard Falcon. Hard to hold, harder to catch, huh? Hi, Pa.
Hello.
You're being a good boy. I won't know about all the damage on the cycle until I get it out of here. Avenue South. There's stuff laying all over.
Look at this thing. What is it?
Okay, buddy, come on. We're still on South 16th, in between Wilmer Park and Hanks. Boards laying all over the place, garbage. Wilmer Park up there. I'm walking, so it's going to be a little jiggly. The South 14th and 10th Avenue South. There's a little water right in here. It doesn't go too far in any one direction. You can see where cars were just kind of bumped around by the current. It's still the 26th of April, about 4:30 in the afternoon. This is 10th Avenue South, close to Wilmer Park. There's tires all over people's yards. They must have floated off from yards or wherever they might have had them. All right, 14th and about 11th Avenue South. I see a doghouse overturned over there. Garbage cans laying here and there. There's a sewer cover. Another tire laying over there. Here's some post. Looks like part of somebody's phone. Take that one, Jim. I dropped one. Really? In Dave's Apco gas station on Washington, there's stuff scattered all over his lot. Little jiggly here. As far as that Dave's Apco. There's the dike again.
I'm going to break your neck.
There's debris scattered all over the place. We're going over there to get our cycle. This is an ice cooler that's been tipped over, and there's just a little bit of everything all over the lot here. I'm running out of tape. Going kind of quickly here. I want to get as much on here as I can. There's our car and cycle over there. Want full zoom here? Shouldn't be. What?
Big post.
Look at that post. Yeah. They're all over town. People's fences. A lot of cans and garbage. Just a little bit of everything. It's going to take a lot of cleaning. James, please, you're being recorded. It's a little jiggly. It's because I'm walking. Can't help it. It's a beautiful day. Out at Buck's Restaurant on Columbia Road, all their sod has been lifted right off of their berm and where they had it planted around their place of business. I think I'm about out of tape.